Today we're diving into a truly wild idea. What if we could create an entire universe right here on Earth, in a lab? I know, it sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but trust me, the science behind it is more fascinating than you can imagine. Picture this: a tiny universe in a bottle, with its own set of physical laws and maybe even life forms. It sounds like a dream, but scientists are actually researching the possibility of creating micro-universes. In today's episode, we're going to break down the concept of these miniature universes, dive into real scientific research, and tackle some of the big ethical questions that come with the idea of creating a universe. All right, let's kick things off by breaking down what we mean by micro-universes. Imagine our universe, billions of galaxies, stars, planets, and endless dark matter, all existing in this vast, ever-expanding space. Now, what if we could create a smaller version of that? A universe existing in a controlled environment. It's a concept that stretches the imagination, but it's rooted in real scientific principles. The idea of a micro-universe ties back to the Big Bang theory, which suggests our universe began from an incredibly hot, dense point and expanded rapidly. If we could somehow replicate those early conditions in a lab, we might ignite the birth of a new universe. Now, creating a universe isn't as simple as flipping a switch or mixing ingredients. It would require an understanding of extreme physics and conditions that we are still striving to fully comprehend. Think about it. We'd need to replicate conditions similar to those just after the Big Bang. Temperatures in the trillions of degrees, dense energy fluctuations, and rapid expansion. It's no small feat. To visualize this, let's consider the analogy of a snow globe. From the outside, it's just a small, decorative item, but inside, there's a mini world of tiny trees, houses, and perhaps a snowman. If we could create something similar with the universe, who knows what kinds of life or structures might emerge within it? It's both thrilling and terrifying to think about. This concept also leads us to ask, what are the fundamental components needed to create a universe? Scientists suggest that, at the very least, we would need matter, energy, and the laws of physics as we know them. But can we create those conditions? And if we could, would we be able to control the outcome? Moreover, let's not forget the implications of what we might find inside this micro-universe. Could it mirror our own universe, or would it behave in entirely unpredictable ways? The idea of harnessing such power raises both excitement and trepidation. As we move forward, we must keep in mind the vast unknown that lies ahead. Now, let's bring this idea back down to Earth and take a closer look at some real scientific research that relates to the concept of creating micro-universes. One prominent figure in this field is Dr. Andre Linde, a theoretical physicist whose work has significantly advanced our understanding of cosmology. Linde's theories suggest that during the rapid expansion known as inflation, pockets of space might have formed bubbles that could lead to new universes. Essentially, our universe could be just one bubble in a larger cosmic foam. Dr. Linde's work has sparked a wave of curiosity and research into the possibility of multiverses. But what does this mean for us? It implies that if we could replicate those inflationary conditions, we might be able to create our own bubble, a micro-universe. One of the most impressive tools we have for exploring these concepts is the Large Hadron Collider, LHC, located in Switzerland. This massive particle accelerator is the largest of its kind in the world and is specifically designed to smash particles together at incredible speeds. The goal? To recreate the conditions that existed just after the Big Bang. By smashing particles, scientists are attempting to observe phenomena that could give us clues about the birth of our universe. When these particles collide, they create an environment that closely resembles the early universe, albeit for just a fraction of a second. Researchers study the results of these collisions to understand fundamental physics better and to test theories about the very nature of reality. But we're still not at the point of creating universes in jars. However, experiments at the LHC have provided evidence of particles that support inflation theory, hinting that the universe as we know it may have originated from something much stranger and more complex than we initially thought. Additionally, let's talk about quantum fluctuations. In the realm of quantum physics, particles can spontaneously appear and disappear in a vacuum. Some scientists theorize that these fluctuations could lead to the spontaneous creation of micro-universes. This idea suggests that the universe has a way of generating new realities from what appears to be nothing. It's almost as if there's a cosmic creativity at play. The research surrounding these concepts not only helps us understand our own universe, but also pushes the boundaries of what's possible. As we continue to investigate, we uncover the potential for amazing discoveries and innovations. Who knows what we'll learn next? Perhaps we'll find ways to harness these principles and turn them into reality. Now that we've dived into the science behind micro-universes, let's tackle some of the profound ethical and philosophical questions that arise when we contemplate the possibility of creating a new universe. If we had the ability to create a universe, what responsibilities would come with that power? It's a heavy thought, but it's essential to consider. First, let's explore the nature of life that might arise in these new universes. If we were to create something, would we have an obligation to protect it? What if life forms developed there? Would they be sentient beings capable of thought and feeling? If we played the role of creator, how would we manage that responsibility? Moreover, what happens if things go awry? If we create a universe and then decide to change the rules, what could happen? The ramifications of our decisions could be astronomical, and the potential for unintended consequences is enormous. We have to consider how our actions could impact everything in that new world. This also raises deeper questions about our place in the cosmos. Are we ready for this kind of power? History has shown us that humanity often struggles with the technologies we develop. Just look at nuclear weapons or genetic engineering. Both have come with their own ethical dilemmas and consequences. Should we really venture into the territory of universe creation without fully understanding the implications? And let's not forget about the moral questions surrounding life and existence. If we create a universe, what rights would the inhabitants have? Would they be considered our creations or independent entities? It's a complex web of questions that challenges our understanding of creation and responsibility. Ultimately, these ethical and philosophical discussions remind us of the weight of knowledge and the importance of humility. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of the universe, we must also reflect on our actions and the potential impacts they could have on countless lives. As we wrap up our journey through the mind-bending concept of creating a universe in a lab, we've explored some incredible ideas and questions, from the science of micro-universes to the ethical implications of wielding such power. This topic opens up a realm of possibilities that are both exciting and daunting. So, what does this all mean for us? If we ever manage to create a universe, what role would we play? Would we simply be creators, or would we become something more, part of a grander narrative in the cosmos? If we successfully birthed a new universe, would we stand back and observe its evolution, or would we intervene and shape it to our desires? These questions are just the beginning. I want to hear from you. What do you think? Should we pursue this path of universe creation? Are we ready for the responsibilities that come with it? Let's get the conversation going in the comments. I'm eager to hear your thoughts. As we ponder these cosmic questions, remember, there's still so much to explore out there. Maybe we're just one of many universes created by something beyond our understanding. Until next time, keep your curiosity alive and stay tuned for more incredible journeys through the wonders of science and space.